The tea can wait!
Wipe out!
Let engraved names echo! I'm going in!
As one with wind and cloud!
Go!
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Water jet! Water jet!
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Water jet!
Wind strike!
Let's light it up! I'm going in! Let engraved names echo!
Go! Wipe out!
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Water jet!
Clouds high, the birds call!
Go!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Go!
Bring it!
Bombs away!
adventure time. Huh? Teamwork is dream.
Wind strider.
Shoot! I can't afford any more bandages.
I do hope my tea hasn't got cold.
Water jet!
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley! Everybody stand back!
As one with wind and cloud.
Water jet!
Let's light it up!
Go!
Wind strider.
Get out of here! I'm going in! Benny's adventure team.
I do hope
have
my tea
failed
hasn't got
you.
cold. Peak physique.
Shine down!
I see everything.
With the marrow of the three moons in my hand. The false ones fall.
Sharing my knowledge.
Stalling for time.
Spring
How
forth!
There is no escape!
A new moon rises.
Propagate!
This may turn a little. Commit to memory.
Did you
Make
honestly
yourself
think
at
that
home.
would hit me?
Germinate!
Sun, new moons, and birds.
Good. Keep it up.
Propagate!
I I'm still collecting data.
This may turn a little. A minute.
Illusion shattered. Shine down.
Propagate!
You cannot face me.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Sir!
Divine. A moonlit night for all. Flame.
Pathetic! Scatter!
This may turn a little.
There is no escape.
Surge.
Propagate!
Grow. Community.
Illusion.
Flame.
You cannot face me. With the marrow of the three moons in my hand.
Little hands.
Blades, cold resolve.
Make yourselves a rule.
Entrance.
Spring forth!
There is no escape.
Surge. Moon converge.
So you rather wallow in this rotten decay.
Use of force authorized.
Change of plan.
Hey.
Shine down.
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
Propagate!
Quiet.
Scatter!
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Sharing my knowledge.
Shine down.
Whoa. A new moon
Propagate!
Roll! Ah!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Make yourselves at home!
Germinate!
Illusion shattered!
Surge. Converge.
Propagate!
Everyone hold hands!
Shine down!
Scatter! Propagate! Scatter!
Now you shall perish! Huh. Remove all obstacles.
Sharing my knowledge!
Spring form!
Whoa, a new moon rises!
Scatter!
Shattered!
Propagate!
Inazuma shines eternal! Ha!
Make yourselves at home.
Germinate!
A moonlit night for all.
Fulfill our pact! There you are, eavesdropper. Assassins shine no longer. Teamwork is dream. Bring it. Eat Laline, eat Papa. Get him. Show no.
You know what? Let's find out. Not the right. Okay. Let's find out. Great. The passive is it's like increased by 24% when you have 0 energy. See, there's a problem why this won't work for Traveler or anyone except for Skirk. The 0 energy part? Yeah, no, they have energy. Skirk, however, does not. That's why it's like it works for her because she almost never has energy. But let's test it out anyway. Let's just see, you know, how it goes. You know, for the sake of science, let's just see. Also, I messed up the last rotation because we did not get the cryo applied, so, oops. Do we need crit rate? Yeah, I'll use a little bit just to be safe. Just get it to at least 90, just to be safe. Better to be safe than sorry. I mean, it's a pretty weapon, but Traveler, I doubt, unless you're just looking for like a stat balancer, there's no one else but Skirk who can really make use of the weapon's secondary passive. But let's just test it, let's just see anyway, just for the sake of, you know, experimentation. Yeah, because see, the problem, you aren't getting the second part of the passive from the sword because we always have energy. So, yeah. Speaking of energy, I haven't tested Skirk here yet. I should do it actually. I'll change your build back to the other one. I feel like this build is like, it is less damage wise. Like it is definitely less. Just like damage, but I feel like because we're critting more consistently, I don't really mind all that much. Now, Cryo Traveler has 0 energy, and I could use this on them, or keep using the splitter, but I don't know if I want to refine it, because I don't know if there's going to be another character who could really make use of, because as it stands, there's only 2 characters who really have the whole 0 energy shtick attached to the kits, so I don't know. Okay, let's change the drip real quick. Yeah, let's change our drip.
You mean?
Your little sister is doing her own thing, bro. I forgot this was an ongoing thing. 2 days, yeah, no, I'm not getting the skin. 2 days, yeah. I barely took me the Astra unless I'm doing damage DBS tester, so. Okay, let's change this around. Skirk. Scoffy, I did not mean to get C1 to Scoffy here, but I'm kind of glad I did because it could help my cryo MC in the future. See, look, I'm already thinking ahead. It was a good investment. I did swipe, yes.
I'll only demonstrate this once.
I did swipe, but it was a good investment because the cryo MC ends up being like a mini Skirk, you know. Hey, more power to you. More power to me. 72. Do I need to use that? Yeah, just, again, just to be safe, I'm gonna get it all the way to 100. Okay. Oh wait, oh yeah, we gotta get our energy first, hold on. I was about to do something stupid, we gotta build up our, energy, because again, the script does not rely on energy, so. One more time, I don't think it's full yet. I'm pretty sure it's like a weaker thing where like the more the bar is full to the more the bar is maxed out, the better the damage you're gonna do. That's my mentality on it. Scuffy? Oh my god, what are we doing? The damage is increasing. What are we doing? Like 100 DPS? Like 112? Like 100? think it's like two highest was like two. Where's that number? 2,401,385 from Skirk. With like I think I want to give it like a 110 DPS, like 115 DPS. I think it's a good like estimate, right? Now if Cryo MC is like ends up being a mini Skirk, I'll be happy. I would not even mind that. I would prefer that over a shielder, honestly. I feel like I'd have a difficult time making a freaking shielder into a main DPS, but I think I'll be able to do it. I mean, I made Dendro and Hydro main DPSs, so I could definitely do it for if Cryo MC does end up being like a shielder. Because I think Pyro is like our first legitimate DPS variant of the Traveler. I mean, GOMC too, but I personally put GOMC more into like a sub DPS than actually like a main DPS. I mean, Pyro MC could be both, but I almost always use the Traveler elements as like what they're not supposed to be doing. So like example, I've used Electro as a DPS when they're supposed to be a battery. So we didn't crit, did we? 85 crit rate, and we didn't crit. See, this is why I always use crit rate food in my showcases. And yeah, admittedly, some of the builds I had pretty terrible ratios, but I sacrificed crit damage and higher attack stat just for the chance to be crit more, and we don't crit. Like, what do you mean we don't? Well, what do you mean? I don't think I don't think you need to explain why that's just stupid.
Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of
Then again, I'm not Tartaglia, so there's no reason why we didn't crit there. There we go. Yeah, then we could put this is like a what? Like 130 DPS? Like 120? I think we put like 130 or like 120 DPS for this build of Pyro. I'm more rounding mostly because the damage, the DPS number, it was like fluctuating a little bit, so I'm pretty much rounding a little bit there. And now we use the build that I was using before for a long time. This build, which admittedly ratio, the problem is pretty apparent. 34, what 44, 45 if you want to round it because you know the buff gives extra 10%. I wish it was extra 20% just so that it's a little more even with the other builds because oh no, Dendro gives 60, so Dendro can perfectly say 60. But every other build is like 20% extra. Animo being like the outlier with 10%. Like what? Why? Why you gotta be different, Animo? Huh? You gotta all the crit rate just so that we actually crit. I don't like. It's not cheating. I mean, they gave me a feature. So is it really cheating if I'm using the feature as the way they wanted me to? I mean, they wouldn't put it in if they didn't want players to use it. That's all I'm saying. It's not like I'm, you know, flicking a rule or, you know, using plugins. Now, do I ever see Fusilado? So that is definitely helping. Okay, see, so what should I rate this? Like what, like yeah, like 170 DPS. Yeah, well, like 170 DPS works there. Its highest being 1.21 million. The total damage being 3 million. 3,004,000. 931. I don't know what is that number. I just know it's a big one. Yeah, I think this build is definitely better in terms of just if we're going raw damage and we want to just focus on big numbers. There's no doubt that this build is definitely better than the other one. However, big numbers don't really mean much if you ain't critting or getting those numbers consistently, you know? What is this? So like, there's this decision where I gotta choose between a better damage or a better ratio to hit, more consistent good damage, you know? And you can make the argument that better crit rate is better, like a higher crit ratio is better. 200k non-crit is actually kind of freaking ridiculous. They really, like Traveler, Pyro Traveler really is like the minimum weaker if you could. This is basically my weaker team. What is this? I honestly forgot about this because even if I could, I don't have the Mora for anything. I'm broke. It's just a Mora. We got no Mora. We got 96,000 Mora. No, we can't do anything with this. And I can't use any of these until the next map expansion, whenever that is. Whatever, gonna get another one because the statue isn't full leveled up. So whatever, getting another map expansion, I just don't know when. I'd argue it might be in the Sandrone patch, which is probably gonna be 6.7. So that might be when we get our final Narclai expansion. Also, are we gonna get a Dane quiz this year? I feel like we might get a Dane quiz this year. I'm not sure what it's gonna be about though. I feel like the last one was definitely one of the better ones in my opinion. The Fontaine one, why did we spend more than half of it focusing on a random NPC crushing a carry bear? I don't know. That's like probably my biggest complaint about, because they couldn't even do the Dane quest properly in my opinion. They just kind of spent it focusing on a random NPC who, as far as I know, we're never gonna see again. So like, well, what was the point? Yeah, like this build is like the one I think most of my showcases have. Well, no, that's not true. I think I've had a few with EM. Yeah, I did use a few with the EM sands, but really, well, the problem is apparent. We're definitely gonna be hitting bigger damage with the melt reactions. I'm not gonna act like that's not gonna be the case. But the crit rate is just too low, even with the buff, because the buff gives a 10% crit rate. Meaning without the buff active, our crit rate is 25. That's not good. So yeah, even if I feel like from a realistic standpoint, because again, if you're doing Spiral Blitz or something, you can't really use the food buffs in the domains and stuff. So now against Gosorthov, this is pretty much pointless because Gosorthov gives only Pyro Traveler a bunch of extra buffs, which still peeved that the boss kit isn't just their default, like the constellations. Why isn't this? They could have implemented this, or at least like, I don't know, nerfed it a little bit. Like, hell, we're still 20% HP. Like, keep the energy thing, you know. Or I don't know, when using this one, I'm not sure how they would be able to nerf or whatever. C6 is like pretty much the same, I think, almost on both of them. I'm still confused as to why this is the only element that they give a bunch of extra special con. Like, I get why, you know, for the narrative, I understand why. But I still wish, you know, like the extra special constellations were like just a part of their base kit, or like we unlocked. Hell, make the bottom half what we use, and make the special cons what we unlock with the freaking stones. You know, I would have preferred that honestly. It would have been still been sick. But I understand. No, not even because it's not like it would break the meta or anything. They just be slightly stronger. Hell, make them when you nice soul blessing or whatever. Make my bag. When also blessing state, make this active, this active, this active, and this active. They could have easily done something like that. It wouldn't be too broken, I don't think. But like they're blocking. It would always kind of annoy me how they just snuff the Traveler most of the time when there's no real reason to. Because the argument of people won't buy or pay for characters is just false. Because Dendro MC was really good when they released, and people still spent money for Nahida and Alhaitham, if I'm not mistaken. So, like, why? Starro is the biggest example of this. Members MC is pretty good, and people still spent money for Casterus, Mighty, Finon. Pretty sure Finon made a boatload of money too, now I'm thinking about it. In any case, let's go test against this guy again. I think this guy, how much have I killed this guy? Let me just check real quick. Because I think I fight this boss the most for my damage testing. So let's just see. I fought all the Kino like 6 times yesterday, so that should definitely be up a little bit. Also, I should mention, at the time of this stream, we are, as insane as it is, 7 subscribers away from our goal for the year, which, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. It means so much that you guys are, enjoying the content, because my content is low effort at most. I don't have a team, I don't have editing, I just do everything just raw. What you see is what you get. That's just kind of how it's been since the get-go. So, the fact that people actually seem to be enjoying what I put out, it means a lot. So, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, 91. I passed the array, didn't I? I passed the array. I was busy yapping about all the Kino when I passed the array. Where is it? 612 times. Good lord. Yeah, this is when Traveler was still rocking a dull blade. I kind of miss the dull blade era, even if Fontaine was definitely the worst time for the dull blade era, which is a Traveler presentation. Because I will never forget the way they just... Ooh, there's a lot of issues I have with Fontaine. I feel like the Order World Quest is definitely better than the Archon Quest to me. Now, before people crucify me, let me explain. One, I will say that Act Fire Fontaine, I did enjoy. I did enjoy Act Fire Fontaine a lot. I felt it was very emotional. I did enjoy it. However, that's usually people's go-to when it comes to thinking Fontaine is like, the peak of Genshin. I'm not gonna say that, you're not allowed to have an opinion, but from my standpoint, one good finale isn't really enough to carry an entire story. That's just my take on it. I'd rather have consistency, which Nakai and Sumeru and Alan gave us. At least that's how I see it. I know people say Nalek was being power of friendship or whatever, but I mean, I'm good. People keep confusing unity and power of friendship, which is concerning. Because those are two different things. They're similar, but they're two pretty different things. Unity or collectivism is... Okay, can you guys stop attacking my freaking buffer?
Show no mercy.
My one of 3 buffers on this team. Why do I have 3 buffers on this team? Technically 4 if you really want to go and put Travel on the scroll set. You have this team of buffers. The team typically wouldn't have a DPS if you put Travel on the scroll set. I'm pretty sure the scroll set doesn't stack, so that would be kind of pointless, I think.
Get out of here.
Let me check. Does it stack? I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't stack. That's why I had to put Shalon on the Petra set, because it wouldn't stack. It would just be missing damage if I did try to, I mean, I could try after this test, yeah, sure. But as I said, I mean, if you want to use it, you could. I just don't think you're getting the most out of it. Just like the passives and everything. Nice. Okay, let's see. Asia Light. There's definitely okay. See, now we're overcapping. This is what I don't want to do, which is. I think for this to be fair, I think I might have to do a test with Angel Light and another test with Miss Splitter just to see the same build and everything. Just so I can get a better idea, because I'm pretty sure, because Traveler, basically every character except for Skirk, they almost always have energy given to them. So
Get to work.
let's just see. Let's get our energy real quick. Okay, let's go. We gotta test each one. We use crit rate food too, just to be safe. Now, again, if you do want, stat stick, this weapon does work because the crit rate it gives is pretty good. I think 22 extra crit rate. That's always welcome. That's never a bad thing. 87 over 208. Where's the Hydra damage coming from? What the hell? He's gonna wait. Alright, let's do this. Just for the heals, because I don't want to waste bandage bursts if I don't have to. This phase is just chaos. I don't like this phase. It honestly annoys me. Okay.
Adventure time. Everybody stand, bring it. Suffer the wrath of me.
1.17 mil. Now let's test with Miss Splitter. Because I'm almost certain Miss Splitter, I think pretty much every character with the sword can make use of Miss Splitter's passive. But for the sake of, testing, let's just see.
Off we go.
Lucky day.
Energy really quick.
Show no mercy.
And
The fairy. The fairy.
also, I do love that Pyro Travel has like the highest multipliers out of any other element, like by far. Like, look at this burst, 907%. No other element comes close to this. And I know some people probably can't figure out how to make that work for them. I think it's probably because they're playing them as a support. I play them as a I almost always play Travel as like a main DPS. That's kind of how I've always played them. So, yeah. Okay, let's try this test one more time. Build is the exact same, except the weapon is changed when you have more crit. Let's crit rate, more crit damage, and it's like, no, the attack is, everything is the same except for the crit ratio. I think that's pretty much it. And the weapon, and the elemental damage bonus too, because Miss Splitter is passive and everything. I look, I want to try something after this. I don't know if it's gonna work the way I'm thinking, but I still want to try it. Come on! You're wasting my time, bro. Come on, bro. Thank you.
Get to work! Shut! Let the mountain flames boil!
Yeah.
Yeah! Teamwork is strength! Bring it!
Lolling, East Papa.
Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't crit. Okay, so maybe we don't use the freaking charge attack then, because I think a charge attack does like oh, it destroys their HP. So yeah, let's try this again. We gotta get energy. But yeah, as of right now, there's no one else who can really benefit from Kirk's weapon if you want to go for like a full benefit. Like obviously, yeah, the first passive works for pretty much every character, you know, extra attack on the skill. But the second part of the passive, which I think is pretty major, that being extra crit, extra attack percent, and extra crit and extra 40% crit damage, which no other character can really get because every other character usually relies on energy. But I'm yapping, so let's get back into it. A crit rate we're off, so let's use it again. Crit rate plus 20.
Adventure time! Adventure time! Letting great names echo! Get out of here!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Off we go! Get out of here! I'm going in! Bring it!
Suffer the wrath of Eastly.
We didn't crit again. This is see, damage-wise, this build is better, yes, but we ain't critting, and that's gonna be it's gonna get annoying.
Down to business.
Fulfill our pact.
Okay, I can leave. Take 3. That's the charm, as they say. So let's finish this with a bang.
Adventure time! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Adventure time! Show no mercy! Hear the echoes of the valley! Get out of here! Everybody stand! Get to work! Eat Laline! Eat Papa!
Yeah.
Plunge? I mean, you could make the work with plunge. I personally don't because I don't find the playstyle, fun. But I think you could, if you run them with, let's see. If you're running with Farina, Bennett, for like the Vapes, like Pyro, and Shang Yun or Claritainer, I think you could make plunge work, yeah. I don't see why you couldn't. I've seen people, when Power Traveler first released, I've seen people do plunge showcases, and the damage was pretty good. Like, I think, like 200k per plunge or something. So, yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. Yeah, if you could make it work, go ahead, go for it. I personally don't, because I don't like plunge attack gameplay. It's not my cup of tea. Which is why I didn't pull for Veressa, even if I love her character. I just don't find plunge gameplay that engaging. I pull Claritainer because it's Claritainer, but I pull Garming on 6-6 on accident, but I haven't touched my Garming in months, so, yeah. That was...
Precision strike!
Up to the freak! Merciless!
Oh, what the frick? Ah, I'm frozen! It's coffee. There we go. Okay. We need Script to have her energy as well. Okay, let's go find the boss that makes Traveler in peak physical condition. Is that fire impenetrable? It might be, actually. 1935. That's how many people died in my gameplay. I don't think I ever fought this boss with anyone except for Traveler. So this should be interesting. Yeah, 500 years. Okay, let's do this.
You will
Lightning! Echoing song!
Now's your chance!
The pinnacle of excellence! Into the void! going. Merciless. Never star goes out. Merciless.
Honestly, a little anticlimactic. That fight was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I do have a see one of Scofield today's up with the cryo damage. Cryo crit damage, to specify. Just heal. I do want to test one more thing before I end stream, though. I do want to test one more thing. My Hydro Goblin isn't the best, but it's the only one I managed to roll that I felt like wasn't terrible, so I'm gonna stick with it for now. I started streaming Hydro MC, now I'm gonna end the streaming Hydro MC. Okay, we're gonna switch up build. Actually, no, we're gonna keep this build out there for now. Because the weapon I'm gonna put on Traveler it'll make sense in a few seconds. Obviously, this is the goblet. See? Miss Splitter. That's not Miss... J Cutter. 90... Jeez. We saw a crit rate food, right? Okay, I was gonna say like 99 crit rate, and we talking about no crit, I'd be concerned, honestly. This is the... Yeah, this is still the same build that I would... I don't know. I think the record damage is like 230k. That seems to be like the consistent damage output I fit with this team, like post buff and whatnot. So I don't think it's this is Hydro. They might actually. I have no idea to confirm this. I think this weapon does work for Traveler because Hydro MC is like a dual scaling character. We need to scale on both HP and Hydro, and attack percent, which is why I've seen people do HP builds. I've seen people do attack percent builds. Okay, now comes the part where we find the array for like the umpteenth time. I don't know. This build probably won't. I mean, if it somehow does better, then like. If it's only 200k, I'll consider it a win. Cause that's like a record for Hydro MC, like 230k against the array anyway. Let's see, did the skill damage increase? No, there's definitely less, but the healing different. I think the healing improvement is the same. I don't really focus on the healing.
Wind strike.
Not really. I don't really look at it. Okay. 152. Okay, he's not even stunned yet. So this could be promising. This could be promising. I don't know. We're gonna do a test with charge check and then we'll test with the skill as well. Because the charge check I think does slightly more damage. I'm not 100% sure. We didn't crit. Oh, it's like oh, that's a reading. Oh, that's right. The lost stop picking up. That's what lost we didn't crit. I'm like, how do you? Yo, it's a food book. Which 99 crit rate is still insane, by the way. Hold on. Is 79 crit rate not enough crit rate for me to crit? Like, what do you mean we're not critting?
Let the mountain's veins boil! Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Go!
Get out of here! Off we go!
Water jet! Wipe out!
Teamwork is strength!
Clouds high. The birds come. Yeah.
Okay. This is with this build though, which again, if I use Missplitter on this build, yeah, the problem is very evident. But I've used Missplitter when it was the other build, so to be fair, I do have to do the same test again, but with this build, just to be as impartial as I possibly can be. See, but now we're overcapping on crit rate. We don't need 100 crit rate. That's too much. I think at least for Hydro MC, I think I could make this one work better. Cause I'm low-key feeling this build a little more than the other one. The other build will definitely. When I say it hit 230, I mean it. I meant when it was like, you know, 76 over 200 build. But this is also, if I sound sick, it's because I have freaking seasonal allergies. So I apologize if that's annoying to hear. We need more. Thankfully, it's not a cold or anything, just allergies. Yeah, it's all the Memora, because we need the Memora. 120,000 more. We're still broke in terms of actual having decent more, so. I'm never using this, by the way. Oh, excuse me. How many of these can I make? We need apples for this? I didn't know we need apples for this. Where can I find apples? We'll worry about that later. We need to get energy for the team before we try to fight this boss again. This guy's just getting tortured. The same way Arlecchino was being freaking abused by my Skirk recently. And yesterday by basically every single traveler element. That was probably the most fun I had recording a video in a little while, honestly. Just beating him with the different elements and seeing what worked and what didn't. I had fun with that. I enjoyed that. I haven't done something like that in like a little while. Well, it's not true. I did do the Torre one, but I mean the Torre. I feel like everyone would want to just beat him in a fight. In a fight, in a fight, I know some of the Torre seems to beat him in a fight. Let's keep that in mind. In a fight. Let's keep things PG over here. Alright, let's try this again. This is the Missplitter. I'm pretty sure this build, I think, hit 400k if I'm not mistaken. At least with, I don't know. Because if the other build is like, you know, I think more flexible, because I do like the ratio on that one a lot. So, I don't know. We'll see. Seven 9 over 212. That's not. I don't think it's a bad ratio at all. Am I wrong for thinking that? I think 79 over 212 is a pretty solid ratio. No? Am I wrong for thinking that? Okay, I can't get this orb. Move your fat ass. Okay. Which one has the freaking HP? Who is it? It's you.
Fallen leaves adorn my... $240. Now let's test with... No, we've seen this test already. It's 200k. It's like 230k. I know it. Okay, I did a test yesterday. I don't think I recorded it though, but I definitely remember doing a test. We can't I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway, just because I need to know. People, this is way too. Wait, is our base crit rate 120? With the buff, it's one. So base crit rate is 110. That's too much. I think that's too much. I think we're overcapping a little bit, but I'm still going to. But like I'm still going to test it though. But we're overcapping. We're definitely overcapping on the crit rate. We don't need. I'm pretty sure the minimum for a DPS you'd want at least the minimum. I think it would be like 40, at least from my experience. I think the maximum you want without overcapping is like at least 70 to 80. I think 90 if you're really worried about not critting, but 100, like 100 is too much. You don't need 100. 100 is way too much. Can you get out of the water? I want to test the vape damage on you. Get out of the water. Get out of the freaking water. He's still in the water. Get out of the water, you. Okay. You're being difficult for no reason. Yeah, our crit rate is 120. That's insane. I'm still trying to mentally process the fact because I never had a crit rate be that high before. Like the highest I've had it would be Traveler, would be Traveler against Gosortov, which is obviously gives extra 20%. But like without that, the highest would be the Traveler, the build that I usually have at Pyro, which is 75, which is like so it's the 85. So well no, because the other elements have like 80 crit rate as well. Denjo and Hydro only build element. The only elements you don't. Yep, I was outside the entire day. Babysitting. Too much crit rate on this build. This is stupid. Progress. Yeah. If it gets warm, I might have to go outside a little more. Get some sunlight.
Adventure time. Let's light it. Go.
Okay, the rate damage is definitely lower. I mean, we didn't have causative buff active, so I guess it's probably why it's lower.
Water jet.
Okay, which one of you dumbasses? It's you? Okay, it's you.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Let's light it up.
Go. Yeah. Yeah.
I knew you were trying it. I knew you were trying it.
Off we go.
There we go. Okay. Definitely less damage than the other builds by far, but
Going in.
As one with wind and cloud.
it wouldn't be fair if I didn't test it. Okay, almost 200k, like 199k. Can we one cycle though? We can technically one cycle, but it's too much crit rate. I don't think because we're not getting, we're missing out on extra damage. That I mean, this crit ratio is actually pretty. It's actually, let me check my Akasha real quick. Hold on. Let me see what the CV says, because the website doesn't refer to the Traveler buffs, but the base crit rate without the buff is at 110, which is pretty insane. Just thinking about it. So. Wait for it to reload. For some reason, it's taking a bit longer than I would like. Oh, 234. Okay, so this is actually lower than the Pyro MC ratio. Okay, so let's see. I think this build I might just do this one for Hydro. Because, I don't know. Missplit the ratio is, not the best. Which is why I'm forced to use this version of the build. But I can't do that with Jade Cutter because we overcap. Which is why I'm using this version for Jade Cutter. Even if I don't think this is the build I'm going to be using for Hydro. Actually. What is this based off of, by the way? Recent active players. Does anyone but me use Hydro Traveler unironically though? Because the most I've seen Traveler gameplay, at least on YouTube and whatever, is either Inazuma Chron. Yes, Mistsplitter is like, I think unironically is probably their best in slot. So I want to refine it I'm gonna try to save up so I can refine it to more copies. I got this on accident. I don't know. I'm gonna just save it in case. In the very slim chance that Cryo is just a mini Skirk, I will keep this just in case. But yeah, I don't think anyone uses Cryo Traveler. So where were they getting this data from? Because I don't think anyone really uses Cryo. I'm thinking about the future. Hydro Traveler. So where are they getting this data from? See, I get why this one is here. It makes sense with their kit. This one is self-explanatory, and this one I get because of the dual scaling. Because it scales off their... yeah, it's true, casuals, yeah. Well, like me then, because I don't play from... I rarely ever play meta. Like, I have on Akino, but, I don't use her. I stopped building her a while ago. Like, I don't even think even if I wanted to build her right now, I don't think I'd have the resources to do it. I mean, no, I wouldn't. No, I don't have the resources. I don't. I would just have to start up the 2-piece attack. Use Hydro once and never went back. Honestly, that was kind of my mentality for a while once I saw, leaks and everything. But when I played them, I said, okay, that's kind of cool. It's kind of cute. I can make this work. And I did for, like, the year or some change it took for us to get Pyro. And I think Pyro is probably my most used. See, the bug has been patched. I heard, I did a short about this, like, last year. I remember doing that against Raiden. However, the issue with that is you could get banned assuming it's not patched, which I'm pretty sure it is patched by now. But assuming it isn't, if it still works, I wouldn't recommend doing it because you could get banned for... Hoyo could see it as cheating, and Hoyo is very anti-cheat. John Lantern was really, John was really the Traveler go from... Hydro Traveler go from freaking F tier to freaking A tier really quickly. I forgot I was using J Cutter in this build. I feel comfortable with J Cutter in this build actually. I don't know. Low key, I want to see if it actually is still active, like the bug. I don't think it is though. Like I'm pretty sure they patched that a while ago. But I still want to see. Just I don't think I'm gonna get banned from this. I shouldn't get banned from this. I'm just testing things out. Where are the Shroud Lanterns? Am I blind? Where are they? Oh, there they are. I am blind. Let's use 50. Oh, also, yeah, let's see. Yeah, they did patch it. Yeah, that shit's patched. I honestly figured they were patched. I didn't think it would still be active. Who was shooting him? You know what? You want to play that game? Fine. There we go. I think I can fuck with this. Even if you are losing some hydro damage because we're not using this splitter. But Mistsplitter, the ratio is It's fucking terrible. Even if this will produce better damage, the ratio itself isn't really enough for me to. I have done the 4. Actually, yeah, I don't stream HSR as much as I used to, but I did do the story for this patch. I think this could work. 76 over 207. Just become a Venturine. I could become a Venturine. I could gamble. I'm playing a gotcha game after all. Did I gamble on my pulls? Nah, let me stop. Cause I'm trying to save for either Nicole. Based on what I've heard, Nicole is basically like a banner replacement, possibly. We don't know for sure though, but from what I've seen, I don't know if I want to replace Bennett in any teams. I mean, if she makes my Pyro MC do even more big numbers, then, you know, I would not be mad at that, but I just don't know if that's going to be the case. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Hexarite locked, which... Not a fan of that. Okay, Electro. I get why. I understand why. It doesn't mean I gotta, you know, do it though. 86 over 194. It looks so goofy. Like, it's so much bigger. It looks silly. Glow stick. Okay, what's the... If we go with the crit damage build, what's it look like? 45 over 243? Or should I? 65 over 230. This is a nice middle ground, I think. Let's just check real quick though, just to make sure. Is it Animo? 64. Hydro. Yeah, Hydro and Dendro definitely take a hit, I think. Geo, 65. Pyro, 65. Cryo. This isn't going to be our Goblet, but it's what we have that could work for him. Actually, no, we did pull. Yeah, we have Skirks. 72. Yeah, Dendro. My Goblin, my Dendro Goblin isn't really that good. Yeah, I've noticed that too. I don't like how Lunar Shilly. Hell, even the Nightland patches, it wasn't terrible, but the pillar basically forced you to have Night Soul Blessing characters, or else you're pretty much screwed. I didn't like that, honestly. I feel like that was kind of messed up of them to do. I'm not sure which one I want to go with. Okay, what does the game think I should do? Okay, but what? Okay. Could this build better? Is it really better? Okay, if I do this, but with the Electro Goblet, what's it looking like? 189, 86, 27, 27. Okay. 27, yeah, this is probably gonna be better. Oh, also, this is not the right team. Why is Kurosawa still level 80? Did I not better level her up to 90? Oh, Okay, I remember why I didn't bother. I remember why I didn't bother leveling up to 80. I remember. I remember now. I remember. Oh, joof. See, this is why I don't touch 412 unless this for females. Because at most, see, I come close, but like, sword reaction, you basically want Varka. My Varka is not built. Actually, I do have Varka. I pulled him just because I thought Historicus is really good. Where is he? Yeah, here he is. Yeah, he's not built. I stopped farming for him for, like, I haven't farmed for his set in, like, a while. I could just have some attack pieces on him now. If I really wanted to, I could just do that. Except, no, I can't. I don't have enough. I don't think I have enough to really do that. Let's see if I... We don't have... Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't do that. Varka's time will come. Let's leave the array alone for a little bit. I think I've been bullying them for a little too much. Now, EMC does have the lowest scaling, I think, of any Traveler element, like, by far. Actually, I'm pretty sure... No, I think Hydro actually does more damage than EMC because of the different multipliers. Yeah. Even on max talent, it's not really the highest. Who's trying to hurt? What the? Who's trying to hurt? What are you doing?
Drop your weapons!
Lightning flash!
I somehow missed. I don't know how. I somehow managed to miss. Wait, did it make his punch attack faster? Wait a second. I think they did make it faster. Wait a second, hold on. They did make it faster. Why is that?
These clothes bring back so many memories.
Is that intentional? They made the plunge attack faster. What the? Yeah, it's faster. Hello. The kid was bugged. I did not know the kid was actually bugged. I did hear about that though. I just didn't know the specifics of it. Arcana on the teammates? I could check. Nothing for Xara. Chevy? Bennett is not plunge based. So it might just be the skin, but the skin doesn't give any passives.
Lumine.
So what the fuck going on? That's so weird. Does Lumine have that too? I'd assume she does. I don't have an account with Lumine, so I don't know. I have no way to test this. But I assume that she probably does have the same, you know, passive or whatever. Passive? No, plunge. I'm stupid. I could check the weapons. I mean, I don't think there's anything that really that would give a faster plunge speed. Talents, any passives? No, I'm not seeing any. It's a bug. It might be because this doesn't have the faster plunge speed. Actually, hold on. Okay, let me just test Bennett because Bennett also has a skin. Okay, we saw the speed. Is it a skin thing?
Wow. Today's gonna be a lucky day. I just know it.
Let's talk about Bennett. Okay, where is Yelan? 16,000. Honestly, double it, triple it even. Let's just Let's just with Yelan because I'm like, it might just be a skin thing. I don't think this is like a regular bug because I feel like it's too odd for it to just be one cat. Where is she?
It's time to pull the trigger.
I don't have new Roulette skin, so I can't test it on him. I think Bo plunges like a little slower regardless. Okay, switch Bo.
Time for the banquet to begin.
I know, I saw that. It's weird. Okay, bow characters, I don't think bow characters have a different plunge speed. It might just be sword characters. Why do I have Linny belt? I have her weapon. Why do I have Linny's belt? What? Okay, wait. I have her weapon. Why does Fischl have her weapon? Okay, where? Okay, wait. Okay, so what does Linny have? Oh my god. I don't think Bow's plunge would even matter. I don't think it matters about Bow. Why does she have? Okay, there's a few. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I don't play Linny. I have him. I did level him to 90. I just haven't found the time to play him. I did do a short of him once. I did do a stream of him one time, like last year. I just haven't touched this guy in like ever. Okay, why? Get out of my party, Elon. He is just freaked out. Pretty much, yeah, because I don't really play bow characters like that. I think the only bow characters I really use, maybe we use him in my team, or like my pyro team, or my which team? Peter, I gotta be my cryo team real quick. Hold on. We're gonna replace this team. Like Tainari, but I do have Tainari. I haven't touched. That's not the right team. Do I have Tainari? I'm pretty sure I do have Tainari. Hold on. Okay. Yo, Setos. Oh, do I have Tai? Okay. What's constellation at? C5. Oh. And I leveled him up a little bit. What bow would you? Everyone wants Lenny's weapon. Everyone just wants the great magic. Everyone just wants to be a magician, I guess. Buddy, ain't you a scholar? Why are you trying to do magic tricks? What is my Dia like? I know I have Dia. I got it because she was pretty, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, C3 Dia. There's Essen or Amos. Do I even have Crescent Bow? Or whatever it was? Also, wait, is my Amber level... Where level is my Amber at? Okay, 7. Why did I level 17 Amber? I'm wasting resources on characters that I don't use. Prototype Crescent? That's the bow, right? Like the craftable one? Oh yeah, I do have ammo spell. Okay. Mine is still 20. Favonius, Warbow, Sacrificial Bow, Aqua Simulant, bleh. I really think this bow could also work for him if we really want to just make a Bloom team. LA Hunter. Oh wait, I do have it. Okay, I didn't know I had it. Okay, cool. Let's refine it. I did not know I had this weapon, but cool. Stringless. I've heard about that. Yeah, I think that's like one of Fish's bestest slots if you're running her as like a all-field electro applicator or something. Let me switch the weapon real quick. Low accuracy a little bit.
Strike!
I have not. I'm not pulling her. Even if she is adorable, my next pulling target is either Nicole, more Misfiter copies, or the Sarita. Those are like the things I want to focus my pulls on. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I heard of like Linnea is like a pretty good Geo support. What the? I don't remember. Okay, sure.
Is this an answer from this world?
The answer being 300 more. Yes, very informative information. Thank you, Tibet. I don't even have enough for a guarantee. My pity is at like 0. I'm pretty sure my pity's at 0. Let me check. Yeah, I got 0 pity. I used my luck on getting a double here. I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky again. I think, how many pulls do I got right now? 29 plus 24. Responding chest. Yeah, I don't remember. 24 plus 29. I ain't good at math. Hold on. That's like 40 something. Yeah, like 53. That's barely enough for like reaching pity. I mean, there's. Oh, my Flint's team. Yeah, the chef wanted. She understood the assignment, and I'm glad she followed through on her end of the deal, because C1 is pretty busted now I'm thinking about it. Like her C1 extra cryo crit damage. So she's basically what Kujosawa has to do on C6, but for cryo. See? 60% electro damage, crit damage. She does that at C1. What is her C6 that I'm looking at? What does her C6 do? Okay, I guess that's... Oh. Extra up 100% HP. So just insta heal to max? Okay, so C2 seems pretty good too. But C1 I think is like... extra cryo crit damage. By 60. I don't even know what kind of team I'm gonna put for Hydro, because I don't know we don't have any key information on them yet either, so we might not get any of that until like, assuming they are a story lock like Pyro was, we won't get any info until like 6.8. Why did I come over here? Also, it's kind of funny that we could have just, because the journey started here, we could have just gone upward and just got answers there. No, we just went left. We just went. Also, this implied that we went from Inazuma all the way. No, it was Inazuma to the chasm, to Simaru, to Fontaine. You went back downward from past Sumeru to Natlan. And then we went upward to Darkrai, and then we got to go upward even further to Snezhnaya. Is Snezhnaya north of Not? I think the Snezhnaya is like north of Darkrai, if I'm not mistaken. I have no idea though, to be honest. I'm just kind of spitballing. Yeah, Paimon did not want us getting lore information until the time was right. Very suspicious of you. I don't think she's Asmodee though. I don't think Paimon is Asmodee. I feel like that just... I don't know. I mean... She killed me by saying that. Yeah, that happens to the best of us. She will potentially lead you off a cliff where you can't control your character and you just die. Explore the area ahead of us. I can't explore anything if I'm dead, Paimon. I can't explore much if I'm not breathing. Yeesh. Oh, you're immune to electro. I can't do my skills on you. Actually, maybe a dumb idea, but I still want to test it out. I'm pretty sure she resists electro by like a lot. So let's see. I just see.
Lightning flash.
Roughly the same amount of damage that Traveler does against other enemies. I know in the Argon Quest she's like immune to electro, which I honestly love that.
The eye sweeps the lands.
Yeah, I don't know why. I might stream the War Quest. Now I'm thinking about it. I might stream the War Quest on Twitch. I don't know. She's using the pole arm.
Strike dead.
Bulbo Sword has not been drawn yet. She uses both though. She can start with the sword as well. I feel like it just depends. I'm pretty sure she's more aggressive with the sword too. Like I feel like with the pole arm she's like more passive. Like she won't focus on like ranged. Yeah, gets a point. More ranged attacks.
Obey me.
Whereas the sword, she's like more. Oh, I didn't know that. I like that. I didn't even realize that.
This body is eternal.
That's pretty cool. Hold on, let me just. If I can, I want to confirm this. Hold on. Because that's true. That's so cool. I don't know if the name changes. Oh yeah, Bulbasaur has been drawn.
Final warning.
Bulbasaur has been drawn, and now she's much more aggressive, like I said. Okay, so yeah, Rider and Traveler use Electro to boost his speed. We have confirmation of this. Yeah, I mean, if the name did change, that would be so freaking creepy, but also really cool.
Storm the front. Drop your weapon. Quiver.
Ow.
Your verdict is decided.
I feel like Current Traveler could be here like extreme death.
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Nope, I'm just chilling in the corner. I don't gotta approach you. Actually, I'm just gonna shoot you. There we go.
Thunder. Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals.
I mean, it bended for me when I fought you. Like, did you forget the Inazuma? Shit, like, it bended for me pretty easily, I think. No? Is your electro phase increased? I feel like I don't know if it'd be an easy win, obviously. But, like, I feel like post, like, the Tori, I think, because, like, the post the Tori stuff, I think they might be able to be, like, high to extreme difficulty. I don't think it'd be, like, as most high as it was in Inazuma, because Inazuma, it was kind of freaking whooping this shit. Even in the rematch, she was kind of dominating for a while before they got the ambitions, so. Do I need to create food in this build? 86. I don't think I need to, but if we somehow don't crit, I'm going to be very concerned. Oh, we can't heal. He's full. Not time to be full, buddy. You gotta eat. Actually, no. We need to take damage, a little damage anyway, for the Chevy buff to be active. Okay, that's too much damage. Okay, that works. All or nothing. Yep. Because the Chevy buff is only active if we're healed from the skill. So, all we need to do is survive a couple more seconds and get the rotation going. I don't know if she was just Electro though. I know in the first phase she probably does. I don't know if she was just Electro when she's stunned. Or just like a Scar, where Scar lose all resistances when they're stunned. Okay. Get down.
I'm going in! Glory to the Shogun! Justice will prevail! Stop right there! Rapid splash!
Okay.
Lightning blast.
Okay, he's like, yep. I don't think we could. Actually, we might be. Actually, we might one cycle. Come on. Oh, you. Oh, so close. Still counts. I didn't switch out. Still counts. Because I know Scar has like 70% res. Oh, no. Scar has 90. Yeah, no, Scar has 90% res in phase 1, I think. Bro was just petty against his mama. It still counts. I didn't switch out, so technically it was a one cycle. It still counts. Actually, I want to test my Hydro Traveler team. Like the different build. I want to see how well this goes. Got with some Jade Cutter though. Because I better not spend the next 30 minutes trying to crit. Because I remember I did it was when I leveled up Traveler to 100. I spent like, I think 15 minutes just not critting. And I'm not doing that again. So, for my own sanity, I think I might just stick with Miss Splitter. That's not Miss Splitter. Jade Cutter. I'm mixing up my weapons. Yeah, I gotta do that too. I almost forgot to do that as well. Water! I think this element is still not the best. I think Hydro and Electro are probably some of the weaker ones. Which is funny because in the cutscene, Electro is like one of the cooler ones. The freaking speed blitz shit it does, that's... it just boggles me. It just irks me a little bit. Because they could have made some of these elements good, but they just didn't want to. Okay, we need energy before anything, so let's try to get some energy. We'll get the rotations going a little easier.
Go!
It does damage, but I don't know if that's going to get it hack much. Because again,
Light it up!
less damage does it matter if we're not critting?
Go!
I mean, we hit 100k. I mean, we do have Shallonen and Kaza. Like, this is why I can't do that build, so I'm relegated to do... Actually, you know what? Let's test them. Let's test it out. Oh, that's pretty... Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I guess that's probably why I'm able to freaking one-shot a... Oh, the Pyro does have 200% red. Jeez. 200 red gems. I didn't know it was that deep. I didn't know it was that serious. Hey, can you like stay still? What are you doing? We didn't crit.
Becomes
76 crit rate. We didn't crit. This game is like testing me today. It seems. Okay, let's get focused on the task at hand. Testing this out against Skaramac. I don't think I tested this. I don't think I did a Hydro test. I almost always do Pyro test. I don't think I did a Hydro test yet. I do a lot of Pyro tests out, man. I'm probably chilling the Pyro testing. On Cryo Jobs. See, that's stupid. I don't like that. That's so dumb.
That divinity is mine.
You know what? Just to be on the safe side, because I like my sanity. There, now we have 96. If we somehow don't crit, this game is just rigged. The game is just being silly.
Everybody stand back!
Wipe out!
I think if the ult just didn't ow,
Feeble you!
I mean, it was moving.
Go!
4% chance. I like those odds though. People really speak about how just physically strong Ether is. Your bro wreck his wings and he's just freaking smiting this. I was power too. Okay, let's get this over with, Scar.
1,000 eons, mine.
You know how this ends, I know how this ends. Don't dirty the suit. You just like, yeah, just
Go! To oblivion!
has anyone played? I don't think it's just happened, but has anyone played Hydro MC as like a healer once they've gotten like the C6? I mean, I don't think I'd recommend doing that. I like the headcanon. I mean, the description does say it's like memories or whatever. So this could just be them just image training or whatever. Yeah, it says it's something about relive this yada yada when you like click on the description of the bosses.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Okay, now the part where we get Harry.
Let me brave names echo!
One with nature.
Okay, we have two. Now this part already gets me a little anxious because we Bennett. Thank you, Bennett. Thank you for cooperating. For doing your part. That was nerve-wracking. I didn't like how freaking close that was, because that is an insta-kill.
Bring it! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Fallen leaves, adorn my nights. Water, I can't.
363. Not bad, not bad. You know, just light work. Now let's switch to Jade Cutter. $99 over. There's a 1% chance we don't crit. I don't like those odds. There's a very slim chance we don't crit here. I don't like those odds. I don't think I like those odds. 1% chance we don't crit. If we don't crit, I'm gonna lose my shit. If we don't crit here.
Let it be known.
0.7 chance. Listen, let's see. Okay, whoa. I would have heard some choice words for you, Warrior Verse, if you didn't quit. I would have heard very interesting words to say. Stream ends. Honestly, I could try that. If I don't crit, just stream ends. I could do that in the future.
Water tank. More power.
You need to take a chill. Oh, killing me isn't gonna make your problems go away, dude. 10-second stream. I mean, if you, I mean, my old power builds would definitely give that a threat. Oh, cool. 230 without interface 2. Okay, this is promising. This is promising.
I am the all-knowing God.
Cap, you're not Nahida. Nahida knows all. She literally sees all. She sees everything. It's in her voice line. She says it herself. She sees everything. And we're gonna get by this. You're dirtying in my suit, asshole. You're messing up the suits. bro. Yeah, no, you are not Nahida. She's the true, she's the true all-knower, all-seer. Okay, dude, there's a pyro one over there. Reach it in time. Are you kidding me? The range, I wasn't close enough. Ah!
Reality? Bring it.
I do agree, but killing murder isn't really gonna solve your problems. If that was the case, this world would be much more, you know, morbid. I didn't even think about it like that. That's true. This is the only thing to have that connects them to their sibling.
Good riddance, cruel world.
They probably, honestly, Dotori could take notes. Bro wanted to play God and got his ass jumped. Did I not even hit the turret? What was that? I guess I didn't. Yeah. Got 3 to deal with. Bennett, I'm gonna need you to walk in here. Good. Come on, Bennett. Come on. There we go. Just in case. Yes, I saw the freaking foo buff run away. Just, I'm not taking any chances here. I don't want him to die too quickly, though. I gotta be careful. The burst is doing too much damage. And 307. It's not, difference isn't too big. I mean, the fact that I hit 300k at all with Hydro of all elements is actually pretty good in my opinion. The 0.7% chance was in our favor. The odds were in our favor. I thought he missed somehow, and I would have had an issue. Oh, it's dead. Okay, let's switch. I don't want to see, because now you just made me think about how kind of sad that is. Just thinking about how like devastated he'd be if like the suit gets destroyed or damaged or whatever. Now I'm just sad. Now I don't want to use the suit when I'm doing freaking exploration. Now I'm just depressed. Where the hell am I going? Why should I? Come here, Zandik. I'm just gonna get some energy from you. I'm not gonna fight you, just want some energy. Paimon does chronically have like attachment issues or like abandonment trauma because of some Meru stuff. I do kind of like how they're not having her in like the major fights anymore. I do kind of like the direction that they've been going lately. Because most of the time her being there is like keep your traveler from focusing on the fight because they're more worried about her safety than, you know, killing the enemy or beating the enemy. Okay, let's try this again. Because
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Ma'am, Current Traveler does defeat you. I'm not hearing it. Current Traveler does beat her. I stand by this.
With these rising flames.
Oh, almost got me. I almost used it.
Now that's more
100k.
With the fall of darkness.
Honestly, bro got too cocky. Bro gave us an out to hide, and he didn't have to.
Have a taste of purgatory.
He did not have to do that. He could have easily just ended the fight dead in there with the insta kill, and he got too cocky. He just wanted to flex.
Water jet.
The damage is actually not bad. I was expecting the damage to be pretty bad. I forgot she can do that. Listen, I spent 30 minutes fighting you yesterday, Arlecchino. You are not scary to me anymore.
Everybody stand back! Like a fly tangled in a web.
Yeah, the web being your freaking mangled corpse, yes. His damage is actually kind of surprising me.
You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Ma'am, I've proven that by saving six different nations. I don't think I need to prove
Is it
anything to you
my
at this
turn
point.
now?
Okay, we can't heal anymore with Traveler, so that's not good. He's full. Not the time for you to have a freaking stomach problems, buddy.
Your energy. Running is of little use.
Ma'am, you're the one that went over there. I'm not running. You're the one that left. I was about to whoop your ass. You're the one that freaking wanted to bet. We need to heal. You know what? Let me just do this now. There we go. Whoa.
Kindness has been sealed away. My blade is
We crit every time so far with Traveler, so I guess the... Bennett to apply some pyro. Look at that, she's already halfway done. I do think current Traveler would actually beat her now. I don't think that they'd lose again. I mean, it might be like a mid-diff fight, because Fonts made it seem like they would just get bodied, which I don't buy for a second.
Let's see how strong your resolve truly is.
Stronger than yours, that's for sure. That is creepy. I want to go on food. Oh, she was doing this nonsense.
The sun and moon have set.
She's getting desperate.
Only ruin remains.
You know what? No, I'm gonna switch. Just choose the end of this Traveler.
Struggle in vain.
Is it in vain if I just won? Bullet hell. I mean, basically, yeah, when I first fought this boss, I'm pretty sure I died to that attack. I didn't know what to do because I suck at dodging. I still suck at dodging most of the time, but I gotten better. Like I think when I was doing the solo pyro versus Arlecchino yesterday, I think my dodging is definitely improved. So anyone recall and Beta know they have this drip now? Because we haven't seen them use this in the store yet. I hope this is like the Alpha Instance Naya. I don't think they'd want to have their freaking midriff exposed in the cold. I mean, well, no. Jagged Spine exists, but I don't think Jagged Spine is going to be... I don't think... So, Jagged Spine probably isn't nearly as cold as what... Honestly, I still suck at dodging. Like, I still get hit because I think I get too cocky sometimes. So, me and dodging and Genshin is basically the equivalent of Tartaglia critting. No matter how much crit rate he can have, he never crit naturally. You know what? I do have Tartaglia, and I have seen the memes. Where is he? I did level 90 him. There he is. What if I just... Where's the crit rate? What if I just... Okay, we don't have... Honestly, Paimon in like a woolly helmet or something, that would be pretty cute. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I just realized we can't do this. No, yeah, we can't do this. We'd have to use this piece because we don't have enough pieces to just use. Great. Okay. 73 over, and what? Bo? What do you, let me guess, Lenny? Oh. Really? Elon's not lit? Okay. Just for damage, I guess. I mean, 73. That's a decent ratio, I think. Let's just see. Because just for the shits and giggles, I never played Tartaglia in. I think the last time I touched Tartaglia. I don't even remember. That's how long it's been. Where is he? I have him and his master and his rival. Where is she? 26% AC. I don't like those odds. Those odds are freaking scaring me. Here we go. Tortellini. Bennett. Basically just behind your Traveler team, I guess.
Need to end a few enemies?
What are the talents looking like? 7, 9. Not bad, not bad. Actually, they're a lot better than I thought they'd be. Actually, hold on. Can I change this real quick? Because I don't even play Wanderer like that. Hold on, can I change this? Yeah, let's just, yeah. Because I don't really play Wanderer like that anyway. Okay, can I make more of these? Because I'm like dangerously low on food. I don't like how low of food we got. Much better. You have Rosaria? I do have Rosaria, but she's not built, unfortunately. We're gonna pop the crit rate food just because I don't trust my gut. 93, 94, we're rounding it, 94.8. Sino. I have Sino. I haven't played him. I think I played him once and then just never touched him again.
No time to lose.
I'm sorry, Timothy. I'm sorry, Timmy. Nothing personal. I'm sorry, Timmy. He's not even here right now. Like, I like Sino as a character. I just don't know if I really, you know, play him consistently, consider him someone I would just, you know, enjoy to use.
No time to lose.
Where's it gonna go? Yeah, we gotta get energy. Still mad he can't plunge attack when he's in this state. Still stupid to me that he can't plunge attack when he's in that state. Don't get it. Actually, hold up. What is he about Columbina? Hold up, because people are freaking fuming over this.
The Fatui Harbingers are ranked by strength, and I have no idea why that girl is number 3. I'd test my skills with every Harbinger who ranks above me if I had the chance. But when it comes to her, something just doesn't feel right. Anyway, you should be careful around her.
See, I think people took these voice lines way too literally. Because they wanted her to be some sort of eldritch demon, which, and like when we didn't get that, people were getting way too heated over it. When that, all they said was that she was mysterious. They never said that she was scary. All they said was that she was mysterious. They never said she was, you know, terrifying. They just said that she was odd. They didn't say she was this eldritch psycho who, you know, laughs at dead people. She was singing. If she was singing at freaking Signora's funeral, I don't think she was laughing. She was singing. I think. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it, because it is it's a quest item. Let me see if I can find it. Oh. Yeah, this one scene had Twitter in disarray. I don't know why. I genuinely don't. It could be shipping stuff. I don't really focus on shipping stuff. That's just stupid to me. You can ship what you want. I don't think it's that deep, because like this one thing was like, it was trending for a while. I don't know why. It was never that deep. She's just feeding a friend. People were getting mad at, oh, she's a lesbian. Again, you can headcanon all you want, but don't try to force the headcanon on someone else. That's when it becomes a problem. Now, you can headcanon, no one's saying you can't, but when you try to act like your headcanon is, you know, the canon, it becomes like an issue. Oh yeah, that's right. Emmy got like freaking threats. That was so stupid. Because she was apparently moaning when, no, Emmy herself said that she was munching, so I don't know where they got the moaning from. People just freaking dirty-minded, I guess. They will launch from the cannon. Let's see how well this goes against the array. I don't think, if he hits 100k at least, I'll be satisfied. But I don't see it happening. Question: if he even crits, I don't know if he's gonna crit at all. But if he doesn't crit, that would honestly suck. But hey, we'll see.
Wind strike.
Let's light it up.
I realize the issue. I think what I'd have to do is I use a skill book back up. Basically, what I do with Pyro, I'm seeing like do this, back up, and then do attacks. I think that's what I would have to do.
Bring it on.
Can you like get into the phase that I hate dealing with, please? I want to get this over with. Oh, which one of you dumbasses have the health bar? Which one of you idiots have it? Let's see. Let's just see. Was it you? I saw a health bar. Was it you?
Let the magic's veins boil!
It was you.
The wind knows me.
Okay. Wait.
Get out of here! Bring it! Everybody stand!
As one with wind and cloud.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
See, I'm more shocked that they actually crit. I'm more shocked that they actually crit. I was so expecting him not to crit because I've seen someone with the trial with like 80 or like 90 crit rate and they didn't crit. So I was immensely ready for him just not to crit. I just do this all over again. But 300k, I mean, actually that's like slightly less damage than my current Hydro Traveler build. So I'll take it. Yes, I was just mentally expecting just not to crit and I have to reset because when I do my damage test, when I upload the damage test, it's usually the attempts that I have that when I actually crit. There's a lot of them when I just don't crit and I'm forced to just reset the rotations and everything over and over again. The loading screen sound. I was so ready for him not to crit. I do want to build my Tartaglia one day. Just because, but I don't know if that day gonna ever come because I don't play this character anymore. I do like how the gold looks on. I do like how the blue looks on like the gold and stuff Traveler has. I will. Okay. This could be the Hydra, the Cryo team. Cryo Traveler will be here. It's coffee. That's all we got so far.
Spice things up.
That's all we got so far. I don't know who else is going to be here. I agree. Actually, look for some cutscenes now. This is still one of the best feature things this game has added yet. I don't know why it took so long for them to add this as a feature, but I still think it looks good. What's a good Hydro Traveler cutscene? Fontaine, does Fontaine even have any good Traveler cutscenes? I don't think it does. Fontaine was just not good for my boy. Oh, the toy. Which one? There's a few. They fought 3 times. The first one, the second one, or the third one? It's still crazy if they fought 3 times, and people will still act like Traveler is, weak. Had not cutscenes for, yeah, they did not. There were cutscenes, but none of them were good for Traveler. Most of them were making Traveler look like a freaking bum for some reason. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. This is not the right cutscene, is it? No, this is the... Okay, that's Act 8. Oops, I was in the wrong act. Oh, my back. Oh.
Huh? Sand? Not in a million years.
It's so funny This man spent the entire quest just basically begging Traveler to listen. I need your help, please. I need to defy fate. It's so funny to me.
It is pointless to fight on.
Like, it looks good.
Already lost.
Wrong. You can't win.
One last time after the 30th. They literally stabbed him in the back not too long ago, and said, "I'll give you one last chance to join me." Like, bro, no. We've already said we're not joining you, bro. You're no. 100th last time. This is your last chance. I swear it this time.
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
That being part of the plan, just say, hey, listen, bring the moon down, we gotta do this. That is still insane, just a thing, it's just part of the plan. I get that. I feel like Nalan had everyone switch to Japanese because of freaking strike stuff. Still waiting for Pyro to be voiced, Zach, Sarah. I'm still waiting for Pyro Traveler to be voiced in English with their skills and stuff. Bring the moon down, bitches. People were mad that Traveler didn't attack him here when... Why would they? Like, look at the go. Look at him. Like, they both think the freaking momentum didn't exist? He got too cocky.
The moon will never be yours.
No, he probably could have attacked Traveler right there. He could, but time stop don't work on Traveler. Time stop ain't gonna work on him here. Time stop does not affect Traveler.
Body into moonlight and pour it over Nod Cry.
Laws that Traveler just says, nah, I'm good. I'll pass on that.
I leave here to inform my future.
I do love that they're basically a giant F you to fate, though. I do kind of love
I
that.
will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally.
Columbina!
So majestic, I love it. If they made her wings, if they made her fly, but Dern didn't, I feel like people would have got livid. Ah, interesting. I didn't even think about it like that. Interesting. See, I do like how the blue reflects off the gold, even if the kid is ass. I do like the design of just Hydro, like looking against like the golden and brown. And they jumped his ass. You can't replay this. I don't know why you can't. This is such a good cutscene. I don't know why you can't replay this. Also, when this dialogue got leaked, people were starting Power of Friendship, and like people were mad that the toy was beaten. Why were they mad the toy lost? Did they expect the game to just end with the protagonist side and dying? Like, what the... Like, again, you could be fans of the character, but y'all gotta be a little, you know... Y'all need to be a little realistic with, you know, what you're expecting sometimes. And I love that. He got too cocky. He was so sure that he prepared for every possible, you know, outcome, and he lost because he didn't prepare for the one thing, which is the moon basically just coming back. Wait, I want to find this cutscene. Where is it? Actually, no, I want to hear it in Japanese, because people say the dub delivery is what made it cringe. So let's just verify that. It could be just sub versus dub kind of thing, which I think is stupid. But let's see. I feel like because he didn't expect anyone to really be a threat to him once he ascended to like Trilunar status. that he's toward her. Yeah. Is it? Okay, I'll have to watch it after this one. I've only heard Japanese tutorial, which is just Muzan, which I find hilarious. Because Ether's Zach Aguilar is Tanjiro in the dub, so I find that kind of funny. A lot of freaking. I pray that Such Naya is like on the same writing level as like Nardcrack, and Nardcrack has been phenomenal so far. I still think Act 4 was I think a little lower in the scale because of the fact that what's the other thing again? Overpowered by his gravity nonsense. I feel like he was doing pretty well.
お前のことについて私は
背後から襲うなんて英雄ならしないだろうね。
Okay. Oh, I agree, but Twitter will have you think Fontaine is the peak of Genshin when, you know, to their credit, Act 5 was really good. But I don't rank Ultimate Quest based on how good the finale was. I ranked them as a whole. So, like, one good finale isn't enough for me to think. As I'm saying, like, Current Traveler is like higher than base tutorial, but people call me crazy for thinking that. I don't think it's far-fetched to think that, especially considering what we've seen. Like, when they first fought, even if you make the argument that the tutorial was toying with Traveler, neither side took any actual damage. So, see, that's what I'm saying. People overlooked those two acts because Act 1 and 2 were great. I did enjoy Act 1 and 2. I especially enjoyed the trial, the whole Lenny thing, and it was unique. I love that. Act 5 was phenomenal. Act 3 and 4 were ass. So that kind of keeps me from rating the Ultimate Quest as peak because I made the toy and find the sword. Oh, the sword stuff is like washing almost everybody. Because Marika, who buffed by Renova, couldn't even damage it before Traveler came to help her. So it's funny because Traveler wasn't the one being buffed in that fight. It was Marika. Marika was the one being buffed in that fight. So it was like a nice reversal from the usual norm of Traveler being buffed by others. Stockholm Syndrome after. Honestly, it could have very well been Stockholm Syndrome because I loved Act 1 and 2. I hated Act 3 and 4, and Act 5 I thought was great. So I'm like, okay, how do I rate this? Because the really good finale, pretty terrible middle part, a good beginning. Like, what the but like, people only rate the finale, which I don't think is really fair. Because Act 2 of Sumeru is long and drawn out. I'm not that big of a fan of Act 2 of Sumeru. I do like it, but I just feel like it's a little repetitive. Whereas I think Act 5 of Sumeru is like phenomenal. But I don't rate based on only the finales. I rate on It was that bad for you? I wasn't streaming at the time, but I did tell my best friend who's on into Genshin that Act 3 and 4 are like tedious, so just keep that in mind. I want to say Traveler is strong, like they tank that attack for Syndrome. They are stronger than people give them credit for. See, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's great. The ending, the result is good, but I feel like it gets repetitive, and that kind of kills it a little bit. Even if I get why it's repetitive. Like, if they could have done it in a different way that wasn't tedious or whatever. Bro is exhausted. Look at him. Bro is exhausted. Bro is tired. I think the reason why they were exhausted. They couldn't just use the elements right away. They were tired. I've seen people get mad that Traveler didn't use the Hydro Shoot or whatever, but forgetting that they've been fighting Dotori. First they're fighting Dotori's henchmen, then the Tory themselves, and then taking attack was enjoying right after. Like, I feel like people just forgetting this and just looking for just to shit on Traveler. Like, context is important for some of these things you want to share on the character. Right? Like, they were fighting for a long time. Oh shit, damn, holy fuck, damn, the VA went off at that one, what the fuck, that was a, wow. I got freaking goosebumps from that, holy shit. Freaking Japanese VA went off. That was a really good scream. I feel like, see, Nalan had more Traveler cutscenes than, like, it was good. I did, like, I have genuine goosebumps right now. That was a really good freaking scream. I did not expect it to be that good. Holy shit. I feel like if I streamed this cutscene in Japanese, because they didn't upload this cutscene to the official YouTube for whatever reason. Goy sauce. I've heard goy sauce, boy sauce, soy sauce. I've heard a lot of different nicknames for this bastard. I still remember the day I streamed this quest. It was so good. People were mad that I like Nalan more than Fontaine. Like, even if I put my Traveler bias aside, I still feel like I like Nalan more because it was more consistent. Like, even if Act 5, like, after the final fight was a little meh, I felt the pacing was a little off after, like, before the fight, I still enjoyed it more than Fontaine's, I'm gonna be honest. People were, like, genuinely thought I was, like, tweaking. I feel like it was natural, because if you think about it, from Mondstadt, no one knew who they were, right? Leeway, they got more publicity for beating a Harbinger, which were thought to be undefeatable. Soy sauce. In Inazuma, they beat another Harbinger. In Sumeru, they basically saved the nation. Fontaine, again, saved the nation. Now in Nalan, everyone knew who they were, and it makes sense. Like, the glaze could be seen as overdrawn, but I feel like if you've been playing the game from the start, I feel like it makes sense if you play the game from the start why Traveler got so much glaze in Nalan compared to, say, Fontaine. Because Fontaine, Fontaine was just rough for them. I don't know. Do we even have a good cutscene for Traveler in Fontaine? Like, I'm trying to think. No, we don't have anything really in Fontaine for Traveler. Like, Act 1 and 2 were really good. I hate these two. I like this one. I think the most we have is the Skirk introduction, and even then, it's just mostly just Skirk eating child. That gets talked more about than the fact that Traveler pretty much soloed the whale for the most part. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, wait, it's in Apocalypse, yeah. It's in this act. Yeah, it's here. I just not switched to... Actually, no. I want to hear this in Japanese. I don't think I've heard this in Japanese yet. Let me see how it sounds in Japanese.
最後に、そして旅人。君の任務は僕を見つけ、計画に気づかれないようずっと僕に話しかけて気をそらすことだったんだろ。最後に告発人として僕と対峙するまで。
そう。審判する理由は君が神なんかじゃないから。そうでしょ、フリーナ。
待てよ。
Bro immediately knew something was up. I mean, I don't even think he knew he was right, but he technically was right. I mean, she's not a fraud, but she wasn't really the Archon. She was just playing a role. Let me see if I can find it. It's like further down. Okay, that's not the cutscene. Here it is. Long dollars and court stuff. Japanese do, but that's just kind of smooth. I never heard Japanese eater is really good. Like, no hate to Zack. I always respect Zack. He's awesome. But I never really heard Japanese eater sounds kind of nice. This is like the only cool cousin Ether has in the Archon quest. Besides, no, this might be the only cool one they have in the Archon quest. Which, okay, at least Sumeru gave them a little bit more. Nalan had them do a lot. Hell, even Leeway had them do some pretty cool shit. If we're being honest, like defeating a Harbinger, which again at the time no one had done that before. So like. I don't know, Fontaine was just the Traveler's Dark Era. Which is what basically caused people to still be confused as to why. Honestly? Wait, because I need to get this off my chest. Hold on. People use the Arlecchino fight as a means to say, oh, Traveler shouldn't have been to every other day. It was. I do. People out in Guan was the one that did that. When no, like sure, it was her idea to do the chamber, but she was the one who pushed it down. Like what the?
Thank you. This
like
was my
people trying to scare Traveler's involvement has been a problem for a while.
Farewell, Columbina.
Also, where Arlecchino smile? People were like tweaking over this cutscene because the freaking travelogue states something completely different in the quest. Because the cutscene shows Traveler holding up pretty well, but the cutscene said they got overpowered. No, they did not get overpowered. It wasn't like an Arlecchino situation where they didn't use elements for some reason, or just swung their sword and hope for the best. Which again,
The moon really is closer than ever tonight.
Trevor, you can use Electro too. I didn't enjoy it, but I've seen people automatically say that the choice should have just Traveler should not have held up as well as it did here because it couldn't be Arlecchino. Yeah, okay. That Arlecchino fight did like so much damage to Traveler's reputation. I don't. It like irks you just thinking about it. Traveler, you can use Electro to move faster, buddy. You can use Electro to, speed blitz up there. You can use Electro. Okay.
And now,
Look, watch carefully. Deflect. Explosion, I'm assuming from Pyro. Dodge. Deflect. Block.
No, as long as I'm here.
Recovered.
The Doctor is free to wield the Three Moons' power.
Another block from Batore. Almost breaking the shield, mind you. Stalemate. They were evil here. People call me crazy for thinking the Traveler was on par with base Satori. No, they were equal here. It was a stalemate. Neither one was dominating the other. It was equal here.
Yes, I won't be going home today.
Columbina! No!
Like, Base Tori is definitely on par with, or like slightly stronger than the Tori. Chrono Traveler is stronger than Base Tori. There's not even a doubt about that.
Stubborn world, do not try to control me.
Yeah, that's her sister. You must have a sister. That's what happens. And look, this is where they took damage from falling. The Tori didn't hit them. They took fall damage. Neither side damaged the other. They were equal. I don't know if people were trying to act like the Tori dominated that fight because of the freaking voice lines. No! That's not what happened. Like, I'm not even being biased here. That's not what happened. Okay, now this fight pisses me off. Like, there were other ways that could have portrayed the difference in strength between them, and this was just not it.
When the time comes, make the choice that
Like, this was not the way to portray the strength difference, man. And this one cutscene has people still to this day questioning how the Traveler is holding up well against the Tori. Completely ignoring the fact that they've resonated with Pyro, had the whole war, trained with Skirk after this. Like, people just ignoring everything that came after this arc, and I don't get why.
you should know better than to crowd in one place.
So where's Traveler during any of this? Like, he's just watching? Like, what the? Where'd he go?
Oh, I know.
Like, I know it's supposed to be the children's fight against her, but like... you enjoy it. I'm gonna stream soon, like, a little bit anyway. So, bro, okay, so bro was just watching.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Okay, Mr. Ore Farmer. Okay. Okay, make this a skin, Hoyo. Make this a skin, because holy. Like I hate the fight, but I love this, the outfit. Like, her delusion form is so. Like, look, it looks so good, bro. Like, make this a skin. I would pay money for this. I would pay money for this skin.
You're stronger than I expected.
I would not hesitate to do that. The Xbox eyes.
A crimson moon? I can't move.
You know what's funny? Because this never gets talked about again unless the fandom is trying to make Traveler look weaker. They never mentioned this fight, like, ever. So, like, which story quests are semi-canon, I think. They just never really talk about them for some reason. Okay, wait, which cutscene was it?
Yeah. Just give it time.
Koichi! Recipe's Koichi. I'm not pronouncing her name right. Oops.
All right. The sooner we get this done, the...
No one fights alone.
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down? Faster! We'll never make it!
You've done well. Now come home.
She's so cool, man. They would never convince you to hate this, to hate her. I don't. They would never convince me to hate this Archon. She's so cool, dude. I do feel like Narkai definitely has like. I feel like Sumeru. Now that Narkai are like the best shows of like the Traveler as like a character. I feel like it really captures like, you know, who they are as a person, rather than just they're the main character, so they gotta be the best at everything. No, that's not really what they did. I do want to watch this cutscene again. Hold on.
The way people...
Why, hello.
So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
May the animo... And this... Hey!
The acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius is also very...
Kaya, Traveler, you've come at the... Let me officially introduce the... because... A wind glider. Outriders use them to ride the wind.
Honestly, not sure yet. We gotta figure that.
Hey, cutie.
Stop calling me that, Lisa. You're. Dude, just a cutscene too. I still think the monster event we got this patch should have been permanent. I don't get why. It should have been, yeah, geez, Monster has a lot of stuff going on, like a lot of subquests. Yeah, Lumine. Oh, wait, this is a cutscene? I didn't know this was like considered like a cutscene. Okay, cool.
Your Highness, your humble servant returns. When your homeland returns to this world, we shall revel in its glory.
If we could be reveling in it when it gets finally remade, yeah. I didn't know this was like a rewatchable cutscene. I'm glad it is, though. Okay, is the Senora cutscene replayable or not? I don't think it is. I'm gonna check anyway. No, it's not. Why not? No, it's not. Yeah, the moment she had to lie, she left. She didn't want to smoke with Traveler. She did not want to deal with that. This is the only thing that happens here? Just defeat Dvalin? Leeway. Is the cutscene of his death here too? Oh, his death, very big quotations. Bro just wanted to retire. That's it. Okay, it's not. It's not. Nor is a child introduction? Really? There's a lot of cutscenes that could have made rewatchable here. There aren't too many cutscenes in Act 1. Okay, Shao. That isn't replayable. Is this one replayable? I doubt it, but I'm still gonna check. It's a Pat, the ultimate lore skipper. Heart of Glaze. I mean, no one really glazed a Traveler until after this, so I guess, yeah. People, I think, forget that this is very important.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Senora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Why does he sound so pissed? Yeah, they frenemies at most. Oh, but this is the cutscene? Okay, this is too. Hang on. Where's the interlude? Hold on. Where's the interlude? Are the interludes not rewatchable? This is not. Where's Act 1? Oh, I feel stupid. I skimmed past it 3 times and I didn't see it. This is basically showing her story quest. This is another cutscene that people seem to just completely overlook just because Traveler got bodied by a god, which, you know, makes sense. I don't think they were at Archon level when they were just 2 elements, so.
The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who's that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming!
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me.
They got right
Don't
back
worry.
up. They got right back up. That's so funny. People just completely forget that. I don't know why, but they do. They got blasted by a water god and they just jumped right back into it. Like it was nothing. Have what's our crit rate? 299. If 0.7% chance of us not critting. We crit every time so far. Let's not end the streak now. Oh, ow. Also, we didn't get the raid because this freaking bastard wanted to get in the water. Could have stood on my grass. Even if this splitter would do more damage objectively, I feel comfortable with this build. I don't know. Uh-oh, there goes our buff. Okay, let's try this against the Shogun. I don't think I've done a high distance against the Shogun since the freaking lantern glitch. Ah, good times. Alright, let's see. She's okay, Polar Arm is active. Mobile Sword has not been drawn yet. Just pray we crit. I'm sure we will.
Pathetic. Clouds high. The birds.
Yep, we're critting. Also, our ping is a little higher than it should be, so that's not good. Let me just pop this real quick, just to be safe. New players will not know how good Hydro Traveler was for like that week. Yeah, our ping acting kind of goofy right now. That ain't good. See, they have use. It's just not in the way that people would think. One pet, yeah. They were viable for one patch, then back to being made. Oh god! Oh god! No! Okay. Also, we did more damage than I thought we did to her. What the hell? Ow.
Inferior.
Oh, you freaking teleporting. You would teleport, wouldn't you? Okay. Oh. I think I damaged her too much, so when we do the rotation, she might just die. You crit every time so far, that's good. Ow. Oh. Someone's dying here. I don't know who, but someone's dying here. I don't know who. Someone's dying here, though. Oh, never mind. Okay, I was waiting for nothing.
Purge all obstacles. Go. Inferior.
Ow, damn! Would using Agelite work for Travelers? I mean, we don't really get the full benefits of the passive, though. I'll test it out after, though. I'll test it after, just for the sake of being impartial. I'll test it after. Okay. See, I've gotten better at dodging. I say as I immediately almost get hit again.
Purge all obstacles.
Yeah, I think that's. And again, unless Crow MC ends up being like a mini Skirk, which I don't see it happening, but in the very odd chance that it does happen, I fucked up the rotation. We're supposed to use Traveler first for the Hydro app. I completely forgot my own rotation. Ah, I feel so stupid. I don't even know how I managed to do that, but I did. Okay, but either way, we'll do an Azure Light test just because I butchered the rotation the moment I'm so mad at myself for doing that. I don't even know how I managed that, but we did. Okay. Oh, well, no, that is our crit rate. 77 is our crit rate. 77 is a crit with the food buff. So without the food buff, it's like 57. So that's a little worrying for obvious reasons because, again, if every damage sense I do, I have forced to use crit rate food at least once. Even with the build that has an 80 crit rate, I still have to use crit rate food because I don't know, the game just doesn't want to be happy. We didn't crit. It's the first non-crit. I could, you know what? I don't see much to go to melee. Yeah, sure. Okay, like 100k, not bad. I can't go to Miniasha right now. I'm being targeted. I gotta leave. We gotta go. Okay, let's try. We do a few tests in Miniasha. Kazu, where is he?
All right, let's head off.
All right. Let me just see. Yeah, 57. Alright. I'm not taking any chances. And the cooldown is what? 9 seconds? Okay, so we could get the full benefits of the attack increase. Yep, yeah, okay, so we can get the full benefits of the passive if we really do things right.
Bring it. Everybody stand back.
Fallen leaves adorn my
200k? Hmm. $209, that's the highest. I also kind of hate that no one else can get the extra crit damage but Skirk. Because at least a Mistputter is pretty universal. This weapon is also pretty universal for like an HP scaling character. 69.3. Okay, let's just run it. This might be the most I use Higher Traveler on the stream in like a while. $99.18. It's like a point. I'm not good at math, but there's a point something chance we don't. Oh, I caught myself. I caught myself before I used Bennett again. I caught myself.
Teamwork is strict.
as one with wind and
cloud.
cloud.
Go.
Yeah, it's slightly higher. 224. Lowest time I have seen Hydro. I mean, Fontaine exists, but Fontaine pretty much has him as a side character. Still don't get why that happened. I'm still, to this day, I don't understand why they went that route with having Traveler be on the sidelines. Because it's funny, but Fontaine is the only Archon quest that has nothing to do with the overarching lore. If you really think about it for a second. Okay, let's go to an actual good element. An actually good element. An actually fun element. I've been sleeping on Dendro. This team needs a healer. But I don't know who to replace here. I could replace riding with Shinobu, but Shinobu isn't built right now, so I can't do that. Yeah, I did see that somewhere. I think it was, I'm pretty sure it was under a reply I had Oh yeah, yeah. It was under a tweet I had put out. I forgot what I. Oh yeah, what did I? Oh yeah, it was about people still see travel as a cameraman despite basically everything that happened after Fontaine. 55. Oh, 34. Yeah, crit rate 35. That's not good. That's yikes. Crit rate is only 35. Yeah, that's not good. 35 crit rate. That's pretty freaking terrible. I mean, they weren't wrong, because I feel like most people look to font, yeah, the ratio. I mean, I'm gonna still test it, but this is definitely not gonna be what I use. Hello. Welcome.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
I know, Naida. You stalked me. You've chronically stalked me. I'm aware of this. You creepy child. Okay, let's just get this going all the way. Max this all the way out. I'm not taking any chances with this. It ain't cheating if they give me the option. I said this earlier. It's not cheating. I was watching Dora's video and the chat was calling him a cheater, but I'm sure he was joking. But even still, I better not take any chances. Okay.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Domain expansion.
Spring forth.
Shine down.
Green moons converge.
Scatter.
80k. Not bad. Like 40k DPS. I mean, travel is really invented for damage anyway, so I guess this kind of makes sense. No, this isn't the build I'm abusing them, obviously. This is not the build. This ratio is actually pretty, it's not good. So this is where it forces me to do this. Little switch. Oh, that's some lag. That was, ooh. I get why they want me to go with this one, but I don't know. I feel more comfortable with this build. 76 over 200. Surely 76 is enough. It's enough crit rate for us to crit without using the extra crit stat, right? Surely. I'm sure it's enough. All right. No, I'm confident. I'm confident. Domain expansion, infinite cabbages.
Illusion shattered.
Nice. And we didn't crit. Okay, cool. Love that. Love that, dude. Love that. 76 crit rate. It doesn't matter if we didn't crit.
Make yourselves at home.
Domain expansion.
There is no escape.
Let's try this one more time. Are we not critting, or I'm doing something wrong? Hold on. The damage feels lower than it should. Like I understand Denjo isn't really meant for the damage. That's not what they're supposed to be doing.
Germinate.
Shine down.
Surge. A moonlit night for all.
Okay, there we go. 70. Okay, that feels more in line with what I figured would be the damage. That feels more, you know, accurate to what I was expecting. Yeah, 70k. Okay, now what if I switch my sands to an EM sands? You can't edit your builds in the actual mode, so let's see if I switch my sands to this one. 66.2. Okay, our crit rate's actually getting worse. Let's just see now. Let's just see. 102. Surely we crit consistently.
Make yourselves at home.
Springboard!
Illusion shattered.
Dreaming converge.
72. It's okay. It was slightly higher. Like 2,000 damage higher.
Propagate!
I mean, like fire, like it was like fire, like 600k total damage from Traveler. Not bad, not bad. I will take that. His man Geo Goblet. Yeah, Nahida is pretty. Yeah, that's like what, like an extra. Yeah, like a 250. Change your team to Geo. Isn't it supposed to be 86? Is something wrong here? Oh, okay, I'm an idiot. I didn't really have the wrong sense. I'm like, why is there? Okay, there we go. That feels more in line with what it's supposed to be. Okay, that feels better. I was like, why the fuck? I was so confused. Yeah, EM doesn't really matter for GLT unless you're running Lunar Bloom, which even then I feel like EM would probably be more on Columbina than the actual Geo characters. So actually, I don't think I've tried Lunar Bloom team. I don't think Trevor can really do Lunar Bloom stuff. I don't have Zibai, so probably can't do that. And I'm not pulling for Linnea, who I'm pretty sure is supposed to be like a Lunar Bloom support. Hey, get back here. We need energy. There we go.
Order guide you.
You know what'd be funny? I mean, they tried it. Doesn't mean it went anywhere. Oh, I think you are done. You're not freaking breathing anymore. You are done.
I got careful.
The 50-second cooldown is still stupid to me. I don't get why they went that 50-second cooldown. Could have even 10 seconds would probably be too much, but I feel like it would be better than 15 seconds having to wait. I don't understand why. They made us wait 15 seconds for a charge attack. I think after this, a few more tests, I'm gonna call it a night. Goro, Benny.
You want me on your team?
Benny, almost every DPS wants you on the team, bro. Like, I've yet to count a DPS who doesn't want you on their team. Well, no, Skirk doesn't want you on your team, but okay. There's at least one DPS doesn't want you on their team.
Charge! Rally!
Extra 10% crit rate.
Terra smash!
85, like what, 35 DPS. Yeah, like 35 DPS went around it. Oh no, we hit 90 that time. When did we hit 90? Trevor doing 640k damage total. Nice. First, we do the geo test against the Shogun. I don't know who's a good boss to test this on. I'm trying to think. Totaglia would die way too quickly. I don't know. Basically, any boss before Inazuma would die way too quickly. Sumeru? Have we done a geo traveler test against? I don't think I have actually. Let me just check my videos real quick just to double check. HMC test, the toy, Scaramac. No, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, I did do a geo traveler test against the Shogun. Okay, I'm looking. Yep, I did. Okay. My raid with Animal Traveler. I'm still trying to see. Okay, I guess I didn't do this as like a video. No, I did not do this. No, okay, I did not do this test. Okay, perfect. We're end the stream with this. One more time bullying Scar. We're gonna
stabilize.
Best shielder in the game, by the way. I think he has to be power crept.
Let it be known that divinity is.
Especially make his HP as high as I did. Also, apparently my only is like top 6% to just having highest HP, according to the Kasha website. By the way, anyway.
Terra smash. I will have
order.
Gather. Perish. More power.
You needed a chill though.
Charge! Yeah. To dust.
The fun part.
A thousand eons, mine to dominate. Burn to oblivion! Solidify! Kneel! Terra smash! Stabilize! Filth! Gather! Reality is pain! Crumble. Good riddance, cruel world. This is order. Solidify. Advance. Terra smash.
Get out of here!
Stabilize.
I'm going in!
Rally! Charge! Quick! I can't lose it all again.
Nice, like 150k, like 145k. Nice, nice, nice.
Terra smack!
These clothes bring back so many memories.
No worries. Holy stutter. Thanks for popping in, by the way. It's just a power that I'm calling it a night. There's an with Pyro, which is objectively the best element. If we're being honest, Pyro is like on par, if not better than Dendro. I will firmly stand by that. But yeah, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you did watch the entire thing, I appreciate that. And again, to the subscribers, I'm beyond grateful for the growth rate, and the support that I've gotten. It really means a lot. And yeah, have a good rest of your day, night, evening, morning. Time zones are different everywhere, but yeah, take care, everybody.